Welcome back, everybody. It is August the 30th, 2025. It's a beautiful late summer's day. Soon we will be saying goodbye to summer, but we still have some warm weather ahead of us. Anyways, thank you for joining us. This is another edition of New Guitar Day. This is the KGD. This is the Rose Morris 325 John Lennon. This is the second one of these, of the Rose Morris versions. It's the fourth of the 325. I keep getting crappy ones, so I send them back. This one now is currently sold out on Temu. So cross our fingers that we got a good one, because I don't like sending guitars back. I really don't. It's a waste of my time. It's a waste of their time. It's a waste of everyone's time. The last one, the Rose Morris, was really close to making the grade, but then I noticed just a really huge, glaring, it was cosmetic, but it was cosmetic in a way that I just didn't think it was worth it. There was just no amount of money that they could take off the price. And that was the big chunk of wood that was missing underneath the nut. It was ugly. No other way to put it. Just not good looking. So it did go back, as much as I wanted to keep it, and I really did, because it seemed to play okay. So while there are other areas of the guitar that certainly deserve having a close look at, I want to make a note here just in case this guitar does go back, that the shroud was pretty seriously shredded. I did not do that. I did not. So, first thing we're going to look at is that nut, and it's certainly much better, but I have to say that whoever's doing the nuts on these could do a better job, but there's not a big chunk of wood missing, so we're going to consider that to be good. Finish-wise, the other guitar had a huge run right here. There's a bit of a cosmetic issue there, but again, it's a good place to have cosmetic issues on the bottom of the guitar. I mean, again, I know these are budget guitars. I'm not expecting perfection. It does have the protective plastic on all three pickups. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So we're just going to tune it up and just see if it works okay. It's going to be our biggest concern. I always wonder about when the knobs are askew. I think if I was pushing something out of the factory door, I would make sure everything is as it should be. But we'll just wait and see. So I'm going to go plug it in, give it a whirl, but at least the nut, it's not great, but it's not got chunks of wood missing, so that's a good sign. So we will be... Welcome back, everybody. It is now Monday. It is September the 1st, 2025. So, according to the calendar, today is the first day of autumn. According to the seasons, that actually will happen on the 21st of September. So, I think one's called calendar and one's called weather. I don't know what's what. Anyways, so we're back. This is the KGD Rickenfaker 3, oh gosh, I can't remember the number on these. This is like the 330, I don't know. The John Lennon model, supposedly. This is the Rose Morris version, which again, in the other video I basically explained that there was a distributorship in England called Rose Morris. They got together with Rickenfaker in the 60s and wanted to make an exclusive deal, and part of that deal was that on the Rose Morris models, other than the, I guess they call it the cat eye, these would have the regular F-hole. But according to what I understand, that even the ones made in the United States also had the F-hole. I don't know, it's confusing. Anyways, that's what I'm calling this, is the Rose Morris model. Anyways, so I got this 2 days ago, as you know, the start of the video, and it was very close to going back. It wouldn't stay in tune. The intonation was just really, really crappy in the first 3 frets. I suspected that the nut wasn't cut very well and the strings were too high, and when you push down, everything would go out of tune. And it just wasn't happening, and I didn't really want to spend the time or put the energy or the effort, and I don't have the skills or the tools really to do much on the nut work. I did a little bit, didn't get any success, and then I remembered that people had said far and wide that these guitars really were made for 11 or 12 gauge strings. And I happened to have a pack of 11s, which originally were bought when I was going through my mini phase. And the Fender Minis, I had a Jazzmaster and I had a couple Stratocasters. I never ended up putting the 11s on them because I didn't really have too many issues. I just had to play lighter. But this one was incredibly sensitive, and the scale on this is only like, I think, an inch less than the Minis. So I put the 11s on, and it was a total different guitar, total transformation. I'm still having some issues with the saddles. The saddles are incredibly tight, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, I pull the string off of it, there's absolutely no pressure on it, and they just don't want to move. If you look here, when I originally got this guitar, these saddles were just straight across. I've since done a little bit of adjustment. But in the current state, again, I'm fortunate. I do not have perfect pitch. For the most part, the pitch on this guitar sounds and feels really good. So at the moment, I'm going to keep this guitar. The fit and the finish on this one is definitely better than the other one. There's a couple things they could pay a little more attention to, but come on, this is an import guitar. It's not a real Rickenfaker. If it was, it would have cost a lot more, and I would expect nothing less than perfection, given the fact that for an under $200 guitar, these guys hit like 90% of the boxes. I mean, these are ball-in frets. One of them's sticking out a little far down here, but you don't really notice it, and it's not sharp. So I think all the frets are level. I don't have a fret leveler, and I don't worry about such things. Everything's cheap. It's inexpensive, but the finish is just really nice. They did a really nice job. So, I mean, I'm really pleased, and it's different enough. And again, I had quite a bit of experience with the mini guitars. Many people would be shocked. And, you know, some call this a toy. Well, they probably call the mini guitars a toy too. I have fairly small hands and small fingers, so a smaller guitar does not deter me in any way, shape, or form. It's not shocking to my sensibilities. And this guitar is just a nice change of pace. You know, Rickenfaker was always on that sort of different. Yeah, they were just going for something different that doesn't look like other guitars. And, you know, just to be fair, I think I will pull out the other one just so that we have them both. There you go. So this is the land of my imitation. Certainly nothing close to the real deal. But they are interesting. They're interesting guitars. Since I have them out, I think I will take my camera and take some photographs. Just to have them. So anyways, I appreciate you joining me. The saga for the black one, which I'm going to actually stop the camera. So that is the conclusion of that one. But yeah, overall, I'm really pleased with both of these guitars. They look like fun. They are fun. And if you're not having fun, you should get another hobby. That's one of my simple truisms of life. So anyways, again, September the 1st, 2025, according to the calendar, first day of autumn. Still 92 degrees out, but it will start cooling off. And then when it does, it'll go probably fairly quick. So thank you again, and we'll see you next time.